starts, yeah. Is that what we'll talk about?
Good evening. Welcome to the post-game press conference. We are here with Alaska Aces head coach Jeff Carriazo and the best player of the game, Olu Ashaulu. Olu, congrats. How does it feel being back in the PBA, this time for a different team?
Feels great. Something I was hoping for, thinking about during the past couple of years, and then, God blessed me with the opportunity, and I'm sure to do what I got to do and take care of business and help this Alaska team win.
Although the team is playing very well on both ends, how will you describe the chemistry of this group?
Young, tenacious, energetic. I'm used to being the youngest guy in the team wherever in my career, but now things are flipped. I'm the old man, but we got a good group of guys, and we come to work every day. That's the one thing we do. We don't shortcut anything. We come to work every day. Coach keeps us working, keeps us competing, and I think that's just a testament to what we do on the court. We try to compete on both ends.
Thank you, Olu. Coach Jeff, two straight wins to open the conference. What do you think is the key?
Honestly, one is I think we're in better shape, no? Going into this conference, I keep saying it. There was a focus on improving our game, our conditioning. Feeling ko kasi the last two conferences medyo wala sa condition going into the start of the games. It took a few games for us to kind of get our momentum going and get our legs going and feeling good. But here, I think we're in a lot better shape going into this. Guys have been focused. Olu is a big part of this 2-0 start. He brings a lot of energy. We know we know what he can bring on the court, but what's really awesome about him is really, his off-court leadership. So he's a guy that's a warrior on the court and a leader on and off it.
Coach, another tough game on Sunday versus Ginebra. Your thoughts?
I think every game in that regard is going to be tough, no? So that's how we look at it. We're fortunately, with the schedule, this is our third game this week. So it's going to take our bench to kind of step in a little bit. Guys did that tonight. Alec, Ben, Rodney a little bit more. So, when you face Ginebra, it's always a fun game and a competitive game. So we can only expect the best from them.
Now we turn you over to our media friends. First is Mr. Ruben Tabano.
Thank you.
Yes, Coach, good evening. Coach, aside from Olu and of course Robbie, you mentioned about Alec. So what can you say about his performance? Do you expect Alec to really have a breakout conference based on what you saw in the preparations?
Well, Alec is, again, he's our young guy. He's our rookie. So he's still learning the ropes a little bit. He understands where he is in regards to position of the team. So one thing that we can say that's awesome about him is his work ethic and his willingness to compete and learn. So yun yung isang maganda sa kanya. He's really eager to learn, and regardless of whether you played him tonight or you didn't play him last game, he brings the same attitude at practice. So I commend him for that. So yeah, he just has to be ready when his number is called, and so far he's doing that.
Follow-up, Coach. Going to Olu, seems like he's a great fit this early in the conference. So prior to getting him, what did you saw in Olu that really stood out, that na nasabi mo na he's really a fit?
Well, like I said, and you said it, Ruben, no? Sinabi ko siya even before we started. I feel like Olu's perfect even before the two games started, the season started. So the reason being, honestly, he's a warrior on the court, and I love that about him. He's a competitor, and then he's a leader on and off it. So with our young core, we needed somebody like him, and we feel, and that's why I say he's a perfect import for us.
All right, thank you, Coach. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ruben.
Next is Mr. Bong Lozada.
Hi, Coach Jeff. Congratulations po on the win.
Hi, Bong.
Coach, you're now at 2-0. San Miguel is already out of the way for you guys. So, how will you sustain this kind of momentum, especially with these games being so close to each other?
A lot of it is really, how we approach the in-betweens. So I think we're going to play it fairly smart. But for us to be able to stay competitive at a high level, it really takes, again, the whole team being ready. So, let me pass it on to Olu. Is there anything special that you think you're gonna be doing just because we play consecutive games?
To me, it's all about what you do after the game. Like for example, after the game, taking care of your body, getting rest, nutrition, hydrating, just taking care of your body. If you're not feeling good coming to the game, you're not gonna feel like yourself. So it's all about taking care of your body, being a professional off the court.
Quick follow-up for Olu. Olu, yeah, you've mentioned the physical aspects of taking care of your body, but how about the mental aspect of the game for you? Because of course, playing back to back games will be especially tiring.
It will be, but I mean, you can't make excuses, right? Like this is our job. This is what we love to do. People work 5 days a week, 6 days a week, and they don't complain about working back to back. I don't think we can complain about playing the game, two games in 3 days. I mean, honestly, this is something that we love to do. We could be doing something else that we, being in an office, doing a job we don't like. We get to play basketball, so we shouldn't have any complaints about being able to play basketball two times in 3 days. There shouldn't be a complaint.
Olu.
Last
Sure,
question from Mr. Ruben Torrado.
Yeah, quick follow-up to Olu. Olu, do you feel like this conference is something like real unfinished business? Because I think, correct me if I'm wrong, you got hurt during your stint with NLEX and you were replaced. So is that something that it's on the back of your mind, like unfinished business?
I mean, yes and no. For me personally, I think I fit this style of play pretty well. And unfortunately, I haven't had a chance to finish the conference. So, my personal goal is to, like you said, yeah, kind of finish that, more so for myself, and also for this organization. I know it's a storied organization, Mr. Grand Slam over here. So, we're just trying to bring back the glory days, and coach has brought me here to do a job, and that's what I'm here to do.
That's all. Thank you, Coach Jeff. Thank you, Olu.
Thank you, guys. Good night. Thanks, guys. Hi, come. Hey, Vinco.